difficulty. Yeah. You're gonna want to roll on this to the van. Or?
I sprinted to the last checkpoint, got through it with 2 minutes.
Is that good or bad?
Yeah, it's good.
Because you get the maximum distance to the. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Got you.
Sprinted to that.
So you get a bit extra distance.
Yeah.
Do you want to stay on this and just roll to the van, or do you want to walk to the van?
I'll roll to the van.
All right, cool. Let's get you over to the van.
Yeah, do a bit more cycling.
A wee bit more cycle, eh? Do the bike, do the bike.
Fucking burying myself for the last
We saw. So you're going like 50 kph.
There's this picture of you like ploughing through there, and you're like gritting your teeth. It's fucking brilliant, man.
Grifting.
Gritting.
You've done so well, man. I've heard on the grapevine you did 1 million miles.
I did 2 million miles. We call it a little bit too hard then. Let's do that.
You want to get out in the sun?
Yeah, it's really hot. There's a guy just by the end with a flannel, a sponge, and he just literally chucked a sponge at me. I may have pissed myself. No, in fact, I definitely pissed myself. I might have shit myself, but I fucking gave it a good shot.
Quote, did you get that on film?
Yeah. That's hard. That's really hard. I don't think this is wrong. But pretty much from the moment getting onto the circuit, I was just like, right, I've got 4 hours. I can bury myself for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Whatever's left in the tank, just get rid of it.
Yeah. There aren't that many people which say I can bury myself for 4 hours, let alone after 18 hours of riding. No, 20 hours of riding.
Yeah.
Get yourself changed. You got to drive us back. I'm shattered. Why is that funny?
You're going so Welsh, that's why it's funny.
Oh, it's your turn to drive, it is.
Do you want to know something? I
would love to know something.
I lapped Mike.
Did you?
Yeah.
He was definitely flagging at me.
He looked at me and he was like, fucking hell, you've got the diesel engine back then, haven't you?
What's the total distance?
73384 kilometres, which is 455 miles. It's a big day, mate.
How do you feel?
Fucked. But I'm glad that's done, because that was a gripe from last year. And you guys made it happen, man.
We just sat around and got drunk.
You did fuck all, you just went to sleep. You just need to lay down.
Can we jump him in? Never let the guy that's just ridden for 24 hours go and change on his own. Don't let him out of your sight.
Welcome to the aftermath of the National 24. Where did that bread come from?
I think I might have pushed myself a little bit too hard.
Hey Chris, you'll be pleased to know.
I know, I've got a puncture.
You've got jizz all over your bike.
Yeah,
what a result.
Mate, it punctured like twice.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So what's different about it so it doesn't puncture?
So there's liquid in it?
Yeah.
I went to go get changed and got into like a hot sweat and then nearly fainted.
Yeah, so there you go.
You going?
Wait, no, my Red Bull!
Whoa.
Do not put your arm, like you literally could have just gone like, oh, you shut the door, can you open it again so I can get my Red Bull? Rather than risk your arm being fucking amputated.
You got to risk the arm.
His arm wouldn't have been amputated. Look at the size of him. The van would have been amputated.
We don't have a waiver access.
We explained this the other day. A car drove into
van.
me and the car bounced off me.
Oh, okay, we gotta shut his.
Oh.
What's he doing? Oh, he woke up.
Thank you. He's got spunky hair, isn't he? Yeah. Like, what's that film where they get the spunk hair? Something About Mary.
See you soon, man.
See you soon. About Mary?
Something About Mary.
Yeah.
Look, spunk hair.
Spunk hair. Ben Stiller.
He got the spunk.
Hey, how you doing, Ben Stiller?
The spunk hair.
I think Chris just wants to go home.
Yeah.
I think I want to go home.
Girls just wanna.
Chris, how long do you think until you can do a bit of the
That's
driving? You like some chips and a Big Mac? Big Mac without the burger?
Just chips and a Coke.
Chips and a Coke or the milkshake? What about the milkshake? Got the protein in it.
McFlurry.
You want a McFlurry? A Coke? Full fat Coke or dark Coke? Full fat Coke?
So Chris rode a total of just over 730 kilometres today and yesterday. In the middle of the night, he thought he saw a Mexican, a Buzz Lightyear, and 2 bumblebees. He wasn't lying. You actually did? I thought you were going crazy.
Look, Bumblebee. I mean Buzz Lightyear.
Hailstones underneath the car. Oh, there, look, water.
Oh, water.
Oh, thanks, mate. Thank you.
Does your sleep help at all?
A bit broken, as I'm sure you managed to get on camera. That was a bit, that hurt. I need to sleep more. So the provisional result was 8th. I think that last like 2 hours of me just battering myself to pieces probably got that from about 12th. I'll take that. I'm probably the youngest person in that top 10, so that's good.
I want to see your power file.
Top secret.
It's kept in
No.
Jimmy's-
Top secret.
Top secret to the YouTube.
No one's allowed to see that one.
It's kept in Jimmy's cave.
You've got a cave?
Doesn't everyone have a cave? I've got a cave.
It's full of Chris Hall's power and bats. What have I done?
Shorts have done that thing again.
Yeah, those handlines look really strong, don't they?
Right. So what's the plan? How's this going to work? Because you can't drive, can you?
I can drive, I've got a licence.
Hey, don't be a shit. The Olympic Velodrome.
Oh, wow.
Right there.
That's where you live, isn't it?
I live in the Olympic Velodrome. Yeah.
So we've had a bit of time to reflect on Chris's effort over the last couple of days. I think it's fair to say that you do it again. We reckon you could, avoiding knee problems, could have quite happily ridden a few watts more.
Yeah.
And the second thing is that we did actually feed him when he was stopped. With a bit of planning and possibly some practice to avoid it being too stressful, feeding on the move would give you so much extra time. Eastway.
Do you know Eastway? This is the circuit.
Yeah.
This is Eastway. This road is called Eastway.
Really?
Yeah, this is the old track.
Dang.
It's where Bradley Wiggins grew up racing, and now it's a car park.
That's sad.
It is. Obviously, there is the track by the Olympic Velodrome, but there's a lot of legacy in that, or a lot of history in that track.
Do you reckon you could feed on the move?
Yeah. There's definitely ways to be able to go faster. I think we were really slick. You guys were really, really slick, and it was amazing. Like for me, because I didn't have to worry about it. There's definitely ways to enhance that and improve that. But the other thing to remember that I'm like for doing these kind of races, I'm one of the youngest in the field that does it. Your endurance gets so much better as you get older. So with the results provisionally coming in that I'm sitting at 8th, pretty ecstatic about that. I might not have seen it because I'm knackered, but
no, you've done awesome.
8th that's pretty serious because 7th was 1 mile away. God damn it, dude.
Yeah.
Bite jizz. So
It's the sealant from the
tubeless. Yeah. So it punctured on my last lap. It wasn't sealing, and it also punctured in the middle of the race.
It wasn't sealing.
It took a long time. It did seal, but it took a long time.
That's why
to
you've
seal.
got about 60 psi's in there. Yeah.
Can we do a bike ride?
When?
Like when you're not swanning around everywhere.
After London, Paris.
Yeah, just nice chilled, hang out.
Let's do that.
Have
We
a
should all
coffee.
go for a bike ride.
Yeah. Can I
Not ride a bike for a while.
He does it too quick though. I don't think I want to ride with him.
No. He does it in a weird pointy hat as well.
Oh, that was a bad idea. There was a lot of sweat sitting on the top of my head.
But that was love.
Damn. Oh, that really
Kind of hurt, didn't it?
I'm ending today's video now. I need to ride an hour and a half. It is getting dark. But it is a Sunday evening, which means it's not going to be busy roads.
And it's still summer.
I'm going to ride as fast as you did. No, I'm not. I'm definitely not.
I'm not either. Not now. I'm gonna have
Cheers,
a bar.
man.
Love you. Thank you for coming and helping everything.
It was my pleasure.